utensil users of the world. I hope you're all having a happy and healthy day today. Welcome to day 2. I guess it's really day 1, but day 2 of March Makeup Madness. And I really am trying to get up a video every day. So here is my video for today. I look like this for a reason, and that is because I am going to show you this Bioderma Sébium H20, which is a micellar water, and I have been using this, as you can see. And I have also the regular one, the Sensibio H2O, and I guess this one is for normal or combination sensitive skin, and this is for sensitive oily skin. Although I don't really think this is great for oily skin because it is very oily, but as a micellar water I think this one works really well. So I wanted to do a comparison of this versus my micellar water by Garnier, and I will link that review of mine here. And you can see that if you have not already. I used today this Makeup Forever Full Cover Extreme Camouflage Cream, which is waterproof, just to test this out. I really like this. I think this is really good. My only problem with this is that I don't feel the shade range is great. There's not a lot of shades. I am shade 6, which is kind of, yeah, it doesn't go very dark and it doesn't go terribly light. All the shades are kind of similar, so it works for my skin tone. I don't think it would work for a wide range of skin tones, which is not great. I don't know about their new concealers because when I went to Sephora, they were all out of them, so I couldn't even look at them. I did grab this, however. I have used a felt tip liner across my face in a grid kind of pattern, and that is so I can do the line at the end like I did last time, but on each side I can also get the liner. I have dark lipstick on, which is getting all over the place because I've left that on for hours, and I have all kinds of crazy stuff on my eyes. As you can see, it is a mess. I realized the point is not to have perfect makeup, it is to try to remove the makeup perfectly. So I'm going to do this Garnier on this side, the left side, and I'm going to do the Bioderma Sebium. And I guess the idea of this one is to prevent excess sebum, thus the name, and it's supposed to not clog your pores and whatnot. Again, I don't know about that because it's pretty greasy. My one concern is that one of the top ingredients is caprylic glycerides, which tend to give me milia. So this is not something I leave on my face. I wash off afterwards because I don't want to develop them. We're gonna get started here. Again, I am using the good old cotton squares, and this is the same packet from last video. They last so long, this big package. This is a 250 count cotton squares for $3.39. Again, it's a deal. Oh, I also wanted to mention, because I missed Rare Disease Day here on YouTube, that today I am wearing my Bichette's Hope sweatshirt and a blue ribbon for Bichette's. I am representing, yo. So, I will start with the not so great stuff, and we'll do that again on the left side. Oh, and I did want to mention my other use for this, the video that I wanted to do, that I did find a use for this, which has nothing to do with makeup removal, is a video I do want to get up sometime in March. So stay tuned for that as well. So we're going to do the same thing, start with the eyes. And I apologize again if my skin gets all red and, you know, you can get my under eye circles and all that fun stuff. Sorry for my crazy makeup removal faces again. I feel like it's actually doing maybe a little bit better job than it did before. I don't know. I think that's about as maxed out as it's gonna get on removing that eye makeup. Alright, so, oh, it's getting that line off. You kind of have to really work at it though. So this is that full cover waterproof. See how much of that in my brows it takes off? A little bit. Okay, well that's that. But I think it's doing a little bit better than when I first tried it. Maybe it's just the makeup itself. I didn't squirt everything down with Fix Plus, and I didn't sleep in my makeup and then put more makeup on top of it. Okay. I mean, I can still see I've got some makeup up here. I don't know if that's gonna come off. Not really. Alright, so we're going to move on to the Bioderma Sébium side. I did just get these little 100 ml bottles just because I wanted to try it and I didn't know if I would like it. This you want to be a little conservative with because a little goes far and it'll get greasy and just drip down your face. Alright, same thing. Eye first. It's much faster. The only other thing about this, well, there's a couple things. You don't really want to get it in your eye because it stings like crazy. So be careful with that. But see, it's gotten that off already. That fast. So that's the eye. It really got that off pretty easily. See that? It takes that off so easily. But it leaves kind of like this greasy residue. So I really do suggest washing this off afterwards. Even just using a good toner, whatever. I just use a wet washcloth or wet water just to rinse it off. Got that line pretty easily as well. I think it just does a really good job and fast. So that's that. I don't know. I think it works pretty well. But you can see that eye still has some makeup left on it. This is definitely more taken off. And same with my forehead. See how there's still some here? I can feel it too. And this is off because you can see my veins. Maybe missed that little spot. Or it's just that residue that you get left on there. I don't like that, but wash your face. I recommend that. So back to the Garnier. Okay, we're just gonna do this line. Okay, ish. And then with the Sebium, there we go. Off, off. I might go over this side with the Bioderma and just see if this takes off any more of this, just because I'm curious. I don't know if you can see that. So let's see just if it takes more of this off. It is taking some off. I don't know if you can see that. So again, the Garnier does not take everything off, which is my issue with that. And these are not expensive. I forget how much I paid for them, but they're within the same kind of price range as the Garnier Micellar Water. Yeah, and it's still taking makeup off. I don't know. I still feel the same way about the Garnier. It's not great. But I would say this is still your best bet, or whatever your preferred makeup remover is. Like I said before, this one I like a lot just because it's not super expensive and it lasts me so long. I've used half this bottle in 3 months. I really like this. But if you're going to go the micellar water route, this stuff isn't great. The Bioderma did take more of that off, especially the eye makeup and some of the makeup on my cheeks. I mean, I guess it's alright. I know for some people it works very well. I know for some people it doesn't work, and I know for some people it causes them to break out. So this is kind of a mixed bag item that I'm just not crazy about. It gets 5 out of 10 magical pumpkins because it sort of kind of works, but it's not great. As for the Bioderma Sébium, I think this works better. I don't know that it works perfectly, but I think if you use this and then wash your face right away, and then you don't have that weird residue left over, this is a better choice. And especially because this comes in so many sizes, the little baby one you can try, and then if you don't like it, you know, you haven't wasted a ton of product. I do want to eventually try this one, but this one, I would give it an 8 out of 10 magical pumpkins. I just think it does a better job at makeup removal, and it removes it much faster and easier without so much rubbing. As of now, this is my preferred micellar water. Again, with some caveats that although this is marketed toward oily skin, I don't know if that's great because it is very oily and it does leave that weird residue on your face, so you should probably wash that off. Or if you were to mess up on your makeup at any point, you could just take a little Q-tip and fix it and then let it dry. I mean, it does leave that greasy residue, but if you were to do your eye makeup first before your foundation and concealer, that wouldn't be a terrible issue, and then you could take the toner over it and wipe it off. I do think this works so much better than this stuff. So that is just my testing of micellar waters, and I do think the Bioderma is better. I would recommend giving this a try, and it is supposed to be for sensitive skin as well, so if you have trouble with breaking out with this, maybe this would work. I will leave the links where I bought this or where you can find this down below. As always, thank you so much for your time, support, and for watching. I hope you all are having a happy and healthy day wherever you are in the world, and I will see you again tomorrow for March Makeup Madness. Bye!